Okay, let's try this again. Hey there, everybody. Welcome back. I'm Squirmy. And we're back with Starfield. I know it's been a few weeks since I streamed. I got really ill. Forced my way through doing a couple Halloween streams. And then basically said, screw it, I'm taking the rest of my vacation off. And then I took an extra week after that. So, yeah. Not the best vacation in the world. I enjoyed being around my family. Didn't enjoy being sick the whole first week. Or not getting to go camping. Or, well, yeah. So, what are we doing today? Well, I decided after recently playing a lot of Starfield. Oh yes, so much Starfield. That I was going to do something different. The universe I was in was, well, let's just say late game glitchy. For those of you who know what I'm talking about, you know, how your save file gets so bloated and nasty that it just crashes or freaks out or, you know, a variety of different things. So you got to jump through the Unity, get a fresh, clean save in a new universe, and go from there. Well, so I've been doing that. This particular character, this particular version of my character, I started up last weekend and did the basics. Kind of. I did some early foundational side quests, such as Mantis. So I have the Razorleaf ship, which is what we're in right now. No, that doesn't look like the Razorleaf's cockpit, really, but we'll get there. I've also established myself with proper armor and weapons and so forth. What I have not done is the very first quest. When you come into a new universe, that's it. That's the wrong thing. You're supposed to go do one small step where you go to the lodge and you talk to Constellation and all that good stuff. And I'm thinking, in this universe, nah, not gonna do it. No, sir. I have ran around for Dark Star and did all the little, collect the 9 different data pads, the slates. So that's why I have job gone wrong, because by default, walking into Aquila, you get that quest, even though I don't plan to do it. I ran into the tracker at Hopetown, so I got that quest. Otherwise, these are the quests I plan on doing. Well, not this one. I do not like that one, but whatever. But failure to communicate is a good example, right? Doing stuff in the activities section. Sure. Yes, I have ran into the Shroud Bearer. It didn't go well for the Varun. Not at all. Let me show you why. I told you I've done Mantis and I got the Razorleaf. If you've played this game, you know what the Razorleaf looks like. It's an better than average entry-level ship. This is my version of the Razor Leaf. Using Darkstar Total Game Overhaul and a bunch of other additional parts mods. Like, obviously, with the blue glow stuff, there's some Avantech in there. Oh, yes. Most of this is Darkstar parts, though. It is bristling with death. My forward cannons do massive damage. My EM turrets, which you can see on the nacelles, which are, by the way, those are fake engines, but they look good. The 3 vertical engines here in the middle, those are the real ones. Anyway, those 3 cannons are EM cannons on each side. And yeah, they only do 10 hull damage. They're not there to take out your hull. They're there to take out, I don't know, everything else. Anyway, yeah, that's a quick look at my armor. Let's look at the ship first. Boom. Oh yeah, Daddy looks sexy in his modified Ranger outfit. But this is just the normal cockpit, right? Well, no. It's the Darkstar version of this cockpit, which means it's got more cargo and whatnot. Then we drop down into the Hope Tech Armory, which I pick up because it also has a small brig. I have this cool drop-off box where I can literally sell anything or convert bioorganic materials. I have the EX mod, which is where I got my armor and whatnot. Armor and clothing, because even though it's not quite as powerful as you can get through Darkstar, I like the look. I also have a galactic pawn shop, mostly because I like to buy certain new throwable weapons. Through Darkstar, I can throw legendaries items in here to get their codexes. A brig control system, so I could see if my beds are in use or not. And of course, the highlight of this whole run is the Ramtech 2.0 kiosk. Because I've been through the Unity over 50 times. I figure I shouldn't have to start over from scratch every time. Plus, this is also a way for me to avoid doing Constellation at all. Artifacts? What are they? I don't need artifacts to go through the Unity. I could trigger the Unity from here, which, when I'm ready, is precisely what I will be doing. Anyway, so that goes back up to the cockpit. I haven't put anything in the armory yet. Probably won't. Anyway, I also have a small little all-in-one here. So I have a bed to sleep in. That's pretty much all I need. I thought about putting some crafting tables and whatnot in here. Oh, and also I have a self-service bounty clearance because, of course, thought about putting it right here, but I didn't want it to get in my way. Probably be fine, but whatever. That's it. That's the whole ship. Now, in theory, I don't have to go with this. Oh yeah, by the way, I've got Dark Star reactor and whatnot on this too. So, power for everything? Oh yes. It just doesn't have a lot of crew space because I don't plan to run around with anybody unless I absolutely have to. Oh, look at that. Look at those stats. Hell yeah. They'd be bigger if I had full Dark Star gear on, but I don't need it. I'm running Introvert, Alien DNA, and Wanted. Why Wanted when I have Watchtower? Well, I'm not. I have Watchtower can wait or whatever mod, and it's locked into you need to do a certain point in the Constellation quest line or have started the Constellation quest line and decided to skip the main story before it will kick in. But if you don't ever talk to Constellation at all, it never will kick in. I'm going to go a universe without Watchtower, also without Shattered Space, because you also have that also waiting to a certain point. Anyway, so here's my fit while in armor. Yes, it's a modified version of the Mantis armor with extra shields. So how does that look? First, we'll start with the apparel. We have us a nifty hat, reduces damage from robots, less fall damage, and bonus to rifle damage. Plus gives you extra starborn power, and it's at relic level, which is a dark star thing. Then there's my trench coat, which is also nifty, but it's the same, except for more reload speed and minus damage from humans. Then we go to helmet. First, we look at the phasic plating, which is the glowy armor. The shields, I mean. That has minus Beast Hunter. So I tied that in with my apparel. So now I've got all three main damage enemies. Doesn't have Dark Star, but we'll get there. Sorry, it doesn't have Starborn. We'll get there later. Plus, it's got the Acrobat and Peacemaker, so plenty of scaled up damage or reduced damage. They all give additional Starborn power. And magnetic plating gives it 500 EM weapon shielding. Yeah. Then you got the Mantis helmet. Same idea. Yeah, your helmet, your backpack, and your spacesuit. So one of them will have combat veteran, one will have beast hunter, one will have technician. Just like with the apparel. So you end up with a total of minus 30 on each of them. Plus each having acrobat and peacemaker. It tends to work for me. Look at that sweet settings. Now the EM point is a little weird. It's comparing it to the phasic plating. So ignore that part. Really, that's quite high. Oh, coolness. Then, of course, got your backpack. And the suit itself. So nifty. Now my weapons. Starting with Cleansing Fire. This was made with Darkstar. Obviously, because it's using, for its legendaries, Ebon Guard Mark 1, 2, and 3. Each of those is like 5 different normal legendaries packed together. So, it's kind of dangerous. Then there's Vengeance, which was made with the EX mod. Yes, it does use Darkstar legendaries, but it uses E-phasic rounds, which, when it hits enemies, has a chance to basically turn them into a glowing rock. Yeah. It doesn't do quite the damage. Better fire rate, better accuracy. In certain cases, it's very useful, especially if you're running around doing, oh shoot, hold on. Must ban. There we go. Anyway, bots. Anyway, it's useful in cases where you don't want, your partner to get hit by Annihilator round disease. Now, when I'm talking about throwables, I have a mob that adds additional throwable weapons into the game, like these different rockets. Frag grenades normal, so is this, and this isn't. These spawn pods are why I get them. So you can have friendly monsters pop out and help fight with you. It's fun. Or little bots, or full size. The robot is just nifty. Turrets, and just, you can even get a Terramorph, although it's on its own team. But it's fun to throw down 5 or 6 of them into a large group and just watch things just go crazy. Especially in watchtower bases. Just saying. Anyway, I was talking about this ship. And it's great for just me. It's all I need. It's not the only one I have, obviously. Frontier, I'm leaving alone. Not my ship, don't care. Starborn Guardian 6, weak as shit, don't care. Then there's this. My wife said it looked like a Doom turtle, so I just named it Doom. Yes, those are all fake engines. The real ones are hidden inside this frame. This thing is more focused on knocking out ship systems. It's got an extra set of EM turrets and less forward cannon damage, but it doesn't need it. This is meant for flying into, a cloud of enemies like the pirate base at Crix, and just killing everyone by myself because it can. And look at that at cargo capacity. These are a couple ships I've captured but haven't sold yet. So yeah, that cargo capacity is way more than the Razorleaf has, but that's okay. Now then, let's see. Let's go do something. That's not what I wanted. Why are we still popping around in Saul? Because I had nothing better to do. Let's go ahead and check this out. See if... Isn't that cool looking? I think so. I know it's not all sleek and whatnot. Okay, ecliptic. Huh? That's a falcata. I don't want a falcata. Bye. Claymore 2? Maybe. That can die. That's a stiletto. Try our other cannon. I ignored him. Let my turrets take him out. And by the time I'm ready to get around to him, he's ready to be boarded. Okay. Let's see. First of all, I have FaceTime set up, right? Yes. And we're going to switch to Vengeance. So you can see what this cool EX weapon can do. Okay, we're going to check behind us first. I don't think there's anything back here. I've been wrong before, though. Okay. Moving forward. Yeah, this is a claymore, so... Right. Let's just make some more noise.
What is that?
So, yeah, that happened. Yeah, they drop EX weapons too sometimes. Alright, let's see what you got. First of all, let's strip you. That way I can get all of your gear, including your upgraded armor. Because with the EX mod, they will drop advanced EX armor more often than not. Sells good. Funny way to die there, guy. Right. I always want to offer these guys a lozenge. They always sound like they need one. Okay. Anybody else hiding down here? Yeah, guy. And so that was a ship getting raided. It's only a Claymore 2, though. So... don't really care that much. Y'all hiding some loot down here. A little contraband. Sweet. Any more contraband laying around? Maybe there's some up in the cockpit. I didn't see anywhere else, but you know what? I really wasn't looking that close either. Because often they'll hide them right over here by the pilot seat. Nope, I think it's just the one. All right, let's add this to the fleet. Yes, I have a mod for that. You guys have to sit down. And board my own ship. It's already in my fleet. Oh, hold on. Just so I don't get confused, I like to send everything over to my ship so I don't accidentally sell something that I'm, wearing. Miscellaneous, send that over. Okay, now here's how this works. First of all, you hit this. You don't have to hit it every time, but I have it set to enable experience rewards. Go to the razor leaf, and I'm just going to sell the white ones. I'll get around to breaking down the ones that have codexes on them later. You see how those look different than your normal? And you can literally sell everything. I got 17 grand in credits in there. Cool. Anyway, you just sit and wait while it does the selling. Gives you some experience and bam. Hey, some throwables are for sale. Cool. Ash to spawn pods. Nice. Ooh, a Terramorph spawn pod. Perfect. Just what I was hoping for. That same mod also adds in SOS beacons, if you like them. I personally don't care. But you can call in backup that way. It's kind of neat. Anyway. Didn't I say that my ship had some credits? Hell yeah, give me that money. There we go. And now it's just a simple undock. And that ecliptic ship now appears as blue. Oh, and I do happen to have a nice handy mod that cleans up my messes for me. Oh, what's that? Storage platform? Oh, that's right. One of the quirks of this game is it once you've attacked something, you have to basically, when you come back to your ship, all your settings are based on its settings, the other ship. So that kind of sucks. But whatever. Where next? Yes, I am using a Dark Universe mod that adds in new, exciting adventures. You can stay in the same system for a while as more and more things get added. It's kind of cool.
Fire everything you got!
Spacer Vulture. Don't care. I'll keep his. Who are you? You're dead. And come back around to Jack. Oh, yeah. These named guys always seem to have this particular style of ship, which is fine. Plenty of exploring to be had. I think I'm going to go to Cleansing Fire now. Nobody got turned into a rock last time, but don't need to. I am not good at the shooting today. I don't even need to do that anymore. I don't need the money. I don't need their gear. It literally doesn't help me at all. Loot here? Especially stuff like that? Nope. Does me no good. I honestly couldn't care less. But I'm taking it anyway. Now then. Is anyone up here? Yeah, I could go checking through the lockers and all that, but anybody in the bathroom? No! Good. Right. You're tired of what? Dying? I can guarantee you that's what's going to happen. Ah. Sweet, sweet healing items. You know, for an armory, these are usually woefully packed. Sometimes you find some cool stuff, but again, I can make better. That was fun. And yes, my Cleansing Fire, as the name implies, lights enemies on fire a lot. And I don't even have Incendiary as a mod on it. It's got the one that adds a variety of different, like, poison, fire, radiation, and another option. Notice they're shooting me from behind and I just don't care. Well, it seems like that's cheating there, Squirmy. Single player game, guys. Single. Yes. Yes, spread your pain to the others. One of the guys is still alive and crawled off for help. I always love to go to see them kill their friends. So, oh, it hit him with poison to end him off. Oh, well. End her off. I'm sorry. Couldn't tell the difference. Right. Okay. I would love to be able to throw a spawn pod up there. He's on fire. They're easy to draw out, just a question of getting their attention. Unless this guy's already injured. He might already be crawling around going, I'm gonna die, please don't let me die. And, sorry bro. That's not how we play this game. Instead, we play Surprise Squirmy. Yes.
That's a lie. I won't die.
You won't? Pretty sure you will. Nice. Lots of good stuff in there. Not so good stuff in there, but that's fine. And now we do the transfer. So much fun. Especially looking at these pathetic, supposedly really great gear. And then I compare it to mine. Keeping that all there. Sell off the ammo that isn't the one thing I need. And then Transfer all those. And that. To be fair, the only thing I need to sell is the contraband. Add to the fleet. Right. Boom. The reason I sell with this as opposed to this provides much better value. So there's that. Not that I really need the money. I can get money wherever I want it. That's what Ramtech is for. Oh, but Squirmy, isn't that taking all the challenge out of the game? Having to earn your own money, and having to do this, and having to do that. I have been playing this game since it launched. Challenge? I don't really care so much about that anymore. I'm here to have fun. That's it. Just have fun. So, going into a new universe and starting exactly from scratch, no weapons, no ships. Well, I do start with no ships and no weapons, but I can quickly get them. Get the slates for Darkstar, go to Paradiso, drop a Ramtech kiosk, pick up the materials from it, and go build whatever I want. Super simple. My idea of fun in this game is going and raiding ships, going to different new POIs with Forgotten Frontiers 1 and 2, stuff like that. Just exploring, having a good time. Occasionally doing some of the quests that I've literally done hundreds of times across my different characters. So, this is my highest level character at 515. I had another one at 300 and something, another at 250. I've deleted those. I have another one that I was showing on stream as I leveled him up from scratch, but that got boring, so I went back to my main. And now I'm just out here messing around in an easy system. I mean, this is freaking Saul. Oh, a hostile faction installation. This should be a space station.
Open fire! Fire!
Not always, but I don't really want any of these ships. Wow. All that for some titanium. Oh, and a storage platform. Yay. Okay. Wow, it didn't loot this scarab? Oh, it must have been too far away from me. I have a mod that increases my range for collecting to like in space to 3,500 meters instead of the default 500. And it auto loots. So, yay. Anything interesting out here? Not really. Ooh, new ship. Come on. Hostile faction stronghold.
Guns are hot.
I should really
Go
make
ahead.
something totally sexy. Crimson Fleet. It's a Phantom 3. What else do you have?
Going in now. Ground guards out.
White 2 can eat crap.
Power. Get that gun back online. Getting torn up out here.
Okay, let's go back to this guy. Oh, there's another one.
Got shot.
Reaper.
Like we're running anyway. Ground down. You or die.
Yeah, this is a small ship, but it's a class 3, so it should be more valuable than normal. Why not? Oh, good. As usual, check the bathroom. Yay, distilled water. So literally,
Defend the ship. Stop watching. Just getting started. I'm out of here.
you're out of here. Where are you gonna go? And that's kind of like the dumbest thing you could possibly have said. But, you know, Crimson Fleet, so why am I not surprised? Yet another ship to sell to Stroud Eklund. Okay. Not enough stuff to worry about transferring over. Let's go ahead and jump on out. Oh, there is an installation. Okay. Alright, let's go to this abandoned star station. See if there's anything we can do. Actually, I don't think there is. We're well within docking range. So it looks cool, but it was just another way to get us into a gunfight. Right. We'll just go ahead and save over that autosave. Alright. Where should we go next? Stay at Saturn? A powerful hostile signal. Okay.
The great serpent demands blood.
Ooh. That was easy. Now, stop running into stuff and dock. Another named ship. I'm a fan. I mean, they don't sell from anything better than a standard one, but oh, wrong button. Let's go back to this. For a ship that a gun that does less damage, it really doesn't seem to do less damage, does it? That door is for the landing gear, so there's that. You made me bleed my own blood. Shut you in the ass. There's nothing in here. Seems a waste of space as a shipbuilder that they would do that, but wow, just basic low-level armor, that or suit, that sucks. Anybody else want to play? Somebody out there running around acting a fool. Turret. Wow, that was sad. Whole lot of bullets or ammo to expend. Aiming just to the right. Interesting. Now that's how you shoot. there. Could have swore there was a third one in here. Oh, there's one. There's two. There's three. Yes, Squirmy, you can count. Anybody downstairs? Most likely. See? Turned into a rock. I would set to happen like 10% of the time. Cool thing is that it also basically has uses the strip feature so you don't lose anything. It does make it to where the gun is separate, so you have to pick it up separate, but oh no, what will I ever do? Okay. Yes, I turned a turret into a rock. It literally ripped it out of the ceiling. Because that's how we do. Knock, knock. Come on. Come here, little piggy. Okay.
There you are.
There you are. Okay, so that was fun. That's some cheap sniper shit there, Squirmy. Yeah. That's what we do around here. Nobody was rocked. Okay. Do some quick, commando type stuff around here. Take a look around. You cannot escape the promise, Tom. Come on. Next. I love how they're so predictable. Yep. Hey, at least that one decided to just jump down. And now the combat music starts. Right. Grab those. Now I think it's worthwhile to transfer some stuff over. So I'm not like carrying everything. So yes, in case anybody's wondering, why yes, I am covered in mods. Oh, so many mods. Once I get this ship in line, I will show them to you briefly. It's fun how I go and raid a whole ship and never really drop in ammo that I'm using. They're just supplying me. It's great. Okay. Where is it? Nope. Oh, yes. Creations. How much of a cheater am I? Let's see. Non-lethal framework. Actually, I'm using the uh, achievement-friendly versions of these. Non-lethal framework, useful brigs, useful infirmaries, useful mess halls. And the expanded version, of course. I've shown you that one. Dynamic universe and dynamic universe shattered space. Yes, I know. Those are for upgrading your, leveling up the enemies. And Darkstar does that too. And the one furthest down the list is the one that counts. But in my experience, if you've already beefed them up, stuff like Terramorphs and Starborn, they then get beefed up a second time. I'm not completely sure on that, but it seems to work. Then you got the Vortex Phantom Invasion, which not super happy with. It's a free mod, but doesn't really seem to add the variety you'd think it would. Obviously, I've mentioned the auto loot ship debris. Easier companion affinity. Not really using that this time. The drop-off box I've shown. Auto-solve temple puzzles doesn't matter here, but it takes away a lot of the annoyance. This is all part of a shipbuilding, so that helps categorize your ship parts. The Dark Universe mods, they add a lot of variety. We've been doing Dark Universe mods as we've been flying around. Watchtower, of course, not yet Watchtower. Stroud Premium Edition. You know, my personal opinion. ACS Deimos, absolutely for shipbuilders, must have paid mod. Nova GT, it's okay. The Workshop Infirmary's kind of neat. The Aventech, these Aventech mods, definitely, especially this one. Add spaceships to your fleet. That makes a anetronic fusion skill actually worthwhile. Obviously. If you're making outposts, the Bard's Outpost Crew Command and Recruitment Beacon are must-haves. Decorative engines, very great. The Daemog. I love the S47 speeder bike. That's my vehicle. EM turrets, of course. This makes named characters at least worthwhile. I used to always make my bases on Eridani 4 for this mod. Now this universe, I'm not sure I'm going to do that. Tends to bog things down. I have still never done this quest. I really should. Even richer vendors. Yeah, okay. The Grav 79. It's okay. Horizon gives you a space station. It's kind of neat looking. Yep, moving on. This adds experience to your Starborn and Terramorphs. Cool. Lazarus Awakened. Always useful follow-up quest line to the UC Vanguard. I would suggest it to anybody doing that. Make Rosie a real doctor. Yeah, okay. That one gives you more experience for bounties off the bounty boards. Cool. Slows down shattered space. Yeah. Play stores yourself is a must-have for all shipbuilders. So yeah, again, these are useful for sorting stuff. The Ramtech kiosk. Uh-huh. It does everything. Remove the hidden player unity penalties. Yeah, because nobody likes to be nerfed as they level up. It kind of sucks. This is great for shipbuilding. Show your power name on HUD. Not necessary, but it's free. Simple immersive looting. You know, being able to strip everything off of a corpse. Yeah. Skill challenges removed. I've got that after my newest character because, seriously, I've done all of the skills. I shouldn't have to do them again. Sleep better. Very useful. Survey rewards. Goes without saying. The estate is great if you want a house, pre-built house on an outpost. It's just, yeah, more sorting things for categories for shipbuilding. Another Avantech mod. Terrifying Terramorphs. Beefs up your Terramorphs. Everbright, I've still yet to do. Same with Perfect Recipe, I really should. Of course, I've done the Vulture so many times. 700 freaking credits for a short quest and a gun. Uh, this is nice. Puts Varun DLC items in the base game. This basically reduces the weight of stuff that just eats up space in your cargo. This is for a long time, Varun weapons didn't have skins. So when I finally got one that would give one, give them. Yes, absolutely. More experience and, of course, Forgotten Frontiers. This added some other items into the base game loot. Craftable primers and diodes if you're into that. It was helpful for when I was working on some research, so I should probably remove that. EX Solution Systems, of course. Dark Star with its various patches. And that's it. Yes, that's me, the horrible cheater. I'd completely forgotten I needed to add this ship to the fleet. Yay. And back to my seat. Okay then. Next. Not that I expect anything to jump in here and try and take me out, but just in case. That's one thing that auto loot mod doesn't do, is pick up like minerals. Let's see. Why don't we go to a different system? I'm sure there's things we could do here still, but there always will be, because it'll just keep adding more stuff. Why don't we go somewhere as fun? Let's go see how this ship does in crates. And will they recognize me as the Mantis?
Time for some fun. Your cargo's mine. The engine! Blasting the red!
Take out the other particle turret.
Take out the grab drive.
You're done.
Okay.
Take out the grab
And we're
drive.
using one set of cannons, by the way.
Grab's in the red. Can't move. Take out one of the guns.
Last shot. Not like we arrived anyway.
Okay, there's a ghost. Probably should not have blown up the Banshee. Come here, you little bastard. Did he literally try to ram me? Come back here. You've got, people I need to kill. Looks like they're having a bad time. I'll give them a chance. Okay, there's nobody up here. Oh, I turned into a rock. Yeah, that'll do. I was gonna say, shouldn't he have a gun with him? Perfect. Any other people hiding around here? No. And that's just gonna keep on being all sparkly for a while. Right.
No one steals my ship!
Well, that was a long way to reach to hit me. Interesting. Oh well. Time to loot your guns. Time to loot your guns. Time to loot your crap guns. At least they had actual guns. They may have been sad and pathetic, but why are there never armor or spacesuits in these? Ever.
I got you.
He's got me. Yells, I got you. I want to yell back, I got spurs. That jingle, jangle, jingle. Yes, I'm old. What of it? Just double check there's nothing down there. Alrighty, next. Anyone feeling frisky? Notice I haven't used any of my starborn powers yet. Okay, Snooky, come back here. I know she's hiding down there. Blurg! I'm sorry. That was awesome. Okay, I'll come back to you. Who is in the forward section? I know someone is. Oh, and he's standing right there, quaking in his boots. Oh, he pretty much should. I'm a demigod. I mean, level 515, all powers at 10, stacked up with the best ammo and weapons, effectively. I gave him a warning shot. Wasn't that good enough? Now. I know. People are going to say, score me. Isn't it unfair? I mean, you significantly outpower all these people. Well, granted, they've all been leveled up too. So, in many cases, they're like 150% my level. All right. Come on, guys. I don't got all day. Are you going to make me come up there to you? Fine.
How hard is it to take them on?
So that happened. Literally, dude, you were trying to use a sniper rifle in here? Okay, I know you're Crimson Fleet, but I thought you'd be smarter than that. Apparently not. Great, we'll gather this. Gather a little bit of that. Dump off some stuff. Yes. Boy, that elite, the elite different armor or suits and whatnot, it isn't just mine. It looks so good. The EX mod is so good. Yeah, I know you could do better stats with Darkstar, but come on. The looks alone are worth it. That. You can't tell me that isn't just hot. That's what the Mantis should have looked like. Just saying. But instead, here we are. Let's go ahead and go back on my own ship. And I should probably go sell these ships so I don't end up with 20 of them in my freaking fleet again. That can tie up your save file quite a bit. But first, get our systems back online, of course. Okay, and looks like there's nothing to pick up. So what I'm going to do, two things. Go ahead and scan that. Is that worth messing with? No. Let's go. Wolf system, yes. I'm gonna zip on over to the den real quick. I want to switch over to Doom. See, I find myself,
Hello?
as much as
My daughter has a request. You... Just answer the hail, and I'll let her... Honey, the nice captain is on the line. Just begin there.
Hi, I'm so happy to meet you. Would you like to buy my lemonade? Please?
You have to see how much, sweetie.
5 credits. Or, 500 credits.
she should work for Ron Hope.
Ooh, I got so much
beans, sugar, heck, anything on board. I hope you like orange juice. They grow up so fast. Soon, she'll be too old for this. So you gotta enjoy it while you can. Well, I have to go. Say goodbye, honey.
Bye-bye. Come back. And bring more money.
Yep. I got scammed by like a 5-year-old. But that's okay. It's only scammed if you don't have 10, 20 million credits that I pulled out of thin air because I'm a god. Now, I'm pretty sure I don't have any contraband that I need to get rid of. Let's double check. Nope, no contraband. But I just got some more money, so that's worth it. Now, I came here for one reason.
Anything I can help you with? Okay,
Oh.
no problem.
Wrong. Why do I have... Oh, I think I got sick of the speeder bike. But went back to the Grav 79. That's okay. That wasn't what I wanted to do.
Sure, how
I
about
wanted to switch ships. Doom. There we go. It's not much more complicated than my version of the Razor Leaf, but it's got way more EM turrets, twice as many, in fact. So I'm only using my main cannons anyway. I had the secondary cannons and I barely ever touched them. They're not necessary. I'm already insanely powerful. So I can't sell my ships here, but that's okay. Don't need to. I mostly just wanted to switch over and show off this one. Let's go ahead and just board. Okay. So from coming on board, what am I? Oh. Right. Okay, so that's the docking port. This is into the captain's quarters of all places. It's the easiest place I could find to put it. Then, of course, you got crew spots, which I really didn't need. I put on there because just in case. Of course, my own cockpit. This used to be my favorite cockpit, actually, because it's got the stairs. Goes into a nice armory, which then, of course, leads into another armory, but this one is basically like is the Hope Tech one. It has a jail cell. Gives me a place to put my Ramtech kiosk and that. Basically, it's got all the fun parts of home. The only thing it doesn't have, I don't see. Yeah. I'm missing something. So good enough. Let's buy more throwables. Yes, it's basically a place to buy throwables. I'll take it. Anyway. The only sad thing here, and this thing has basically the same exact flight specs as the Razor Leaf, my version of the Razor Leaf has. It turns just as fast or slow, however you want to say it. It's just as quick. It's the same exact engines. It just looks like a big turtle, kind of. But it also tears the systems out of your enemy ships so much faster. I can pretty much ignore them. This guy's alone. I didn't fire my cannons once. The turrets just disabled him almost immediately. So, yeah, that's useful. Oh, contraband. You naughty boys. Okay. Let's drop down. Nothing here but landing bay access. And didn't quite get all three before they hit the ground. Wow, that one was carrying a lot. Nice. Okay then. Was that seriously everything? Yep. I didn't realize how small of a ship that was. Of course, it was the only one I had access to, so whatevs. Now, my version of the Razor Leaf is much more compact, and everything all ties together, so it's easier to get to and from places, docking and whatnot. So it has its advantages. This, though, can hold everything and actually has some cruise space, should I wish to, say, add a pilot or an engineer, such as the guy at Aquila, or a doctor. Not that I have a lot of space for them, but there are crew sections for it, if I remember right. Yeah, this will hold 6 crew. For a ship this large, though, it should hold way more. Problem is, it's got a lot of empty space. I'm using filler spots. If you look through certain areas, you can see the gaps. In fact, if you come in under here, you can actually see there's a lot of open space directly above the landing gear. So, yeah. I could put a lot more in the ship. I just didn't want to. Now then. Another Oh, this might be two different factions fighting. That is a pretty sexy looking ship, though. Okay, it's a level 400s. Yeah, it's just a ghost, but whatever. I really should go and sell these ships. Perhaps after I clean this up. Oh, goody. No gravity. Always fun. Everything else is floating, but the contraband, until you touch it, it ain't floating. Okay. Hey, Captain. Two shots right to the dome. Ooh, he had one of those sexy EX-25s. I'm not a fan of the weapon myself, but it looks good. Just not much for heavies. Yeah. You go to steal a ship and the gravity comes on. Uh-huh. Right. After the 10,000th time you've seen that animation, you pretty much don't want to anymore. And my wife always asks me, why do you keep playing this? Especially on stream. She thought I was going to play something else on stream tonight. And I thought about it. But then I played Balatro all day. Or not Balatro, I'm sorry, Brotato. I thought about streaming it, but could have played Ball X Pit. But I'm not very good at it. So that would have been embarrassing. Oh wait, I'm not very good at this. So yeah. Where was I gonna go? What was I gonna do? That's always just pirates generally. I don't need to do that. Instead, let's go to Stroud Eklund. Sell some ships. Make some money. So I may not be hanging out with Constellation this universe, but I can take Walter Stroud's money. Hell yeah. I should probably target that. And dock before I ram into it. All right.
I'm Walter Stroud.
Nice to see you again. How can I help?
Welcome.
A pleasure to meet you. Welcome to the premier star yard in the settled systems. We may be new, but I think you'll see why everyone's talking about us.
Yes.
You've seen the rest.
Notice the little flub there. Nice to see you again. Then it's first time he's ever met me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, what sort of ship are you looking for?
Clearly obvious that
Absolutely.
either he's starborn or they've messed things up. Okay. Now, I think we've already established from my list of mods that I'm a dirty cheater, so I'm not above using the left paddle and A button. Hold them down. Let go at the same time. Sell unregistered ships for full price. Then we have to go back to our home ship, because you have to do it from your home ship. Left paddle, A button, release. Money. Sometimes you don't quite get the timing right, so you have to do it again. Come on now. Oops. One moment, you're going to hear a little scritching. My pop filter knocked off my microphone. Okay. Yeah, there we go. If it were a Claymore 3, I'd probably keep it and build it out, but yeah, Claymore 2 is money. The Plunder Lord has a great name. But that's all. Come on. There we go. Give me that sweet, sweet cash. And that's it. We left him with a little over 100,000 credits. And I have 15 million. And I have no interest in buying his stuff. Why would I buy his ships when mine are infinitely superior? Now then, I believe I'm going to tool around in this system briefly because it's relatively safe. And Oh, wait. It is up here. Going to make sure I have a sleep bonus. So, let's take a brief nap. Which allows me a chance to drink from my Diet Coke. And because I'm a dirty cheater, what did that do for me? I have a 10% XP gain for the next 8 hours. 8 actual hours played. So, yeah. Not that I need a 10% experience boost at this point. I mean, come on. Really? Let's see. Where can we go? What should we do? Oh, wait. I know. We'd go failure to communicate. Why not? It has a nice mix of space battles and ground combat, or were we space station combat, but you know what I mean. Yes, this tripped off when I went to go do the Mantis, so. Now, I thought about, since I don't have any companions, just being a complete chode during this playthrough. But nah. Now, here's a problem with this ship. It's clearly large. So sometimes you'll get stuck.
I'm not afraid to use this to defend my home and my family. But you sure as hell don't look like any spacer I've seen before. Easy there. But you came here, what, to help? Looking for some sort of reward? I don't know what game you're playing, but I guess I'm in. Used to be 4 families that list help set up stakes in this system. We rarely saw eye to eye in the best of times, and believe me true, these ain't the best of times. Spacers
Well,
started
if you weren't
raiding,
ripping
and it's been
people
getting
off.
worse. Only a matter of time before they end us all. Unless you're willing to help some hard-working, pig-headed settlers out. No arguments here. The spacers have taken out the
Always
families
fun to
with
kill
satellites,
spacers.
so we can't even talk to each other. You fix the Lopez
Yeah.
satellite, and I'll open a secure channel, and we can sync up and get the lay of the land. And then get all of our satellites operational. It might be I'm getting caught up in the...
Right. So here's the thing. He's kind of sleazy. But I guess, all in all, not a
Satellites are pretty durable.
horrible person, but yeah, he's pretty skeezy.
Open fire! Fire!
They got the gun! Are you ready? One gun out! Shit!
Okay. Gotta get it to 500.
Green line is on, which means communications is up. Sending the data on the
Are
other
up.
satellites. You do hear me, right? Hello? Now that's a weight off my shoulders. It's gonna take some time dealing with someone competent. I don't suppose you want a job working hydroponics. No
No.
one ever says yes to that.
I wonder why.
Once you repair the other satellites, I'll open a channel to the other families.
Of course, if you're really into, like, what do you call it? Stardew Valley, maybe you'd want to just sit around all day and do hydroponics. That's not me, though. I'm just going to let the game choose where I go next. I don't care. There's 3 options. Ooh, bad language.
Another satellite up. And broadcasting. Lopez to Lemaire. Jacqueline, are you there?
Oh,
Albin? How the hell? I'm almost glad to hear your voice.
Listen, we need to meet.
Almost.
All of us. These spacers have got us on the ropes.
What sort of game are you playing? We're not going to fall for another of your cons.
No game. No ruse. Times have changed. We need to move on or we'll all be the saddest little footnote in history.
We can meet, but it'll be on my ship.
Fine.
Huh.
I closed the call. So that's good old Jackie. Get to the other families. Hopefully they'll give us a better reception.
that was actually fairly nice. Not sure what his problem is, but okay. Actually, no, I totally know what his problem is. He's a skis, and they all know it. But that's beside the point. Next.
Make short work of him. Guns offline.
Well within range. This is some credits flying around space. Nothing big. Oh, going to talk to Banda. Got it.
Lopez to Banda? Banda, you there?
You got
Wow,
the
we just
satellites
came to
back
a
up?
dead stop.
Big help from a friend.
I didn't know you had
No
friends.
one said I was your friend there,
I'm turning over
Bucko.
a new leaf. In that vein, we have to meet all the families.
Oh, I bet Jackie's gonna love that.
Oh, she was a real peach about it.
So she's in?
Has to be her ship, but she's in.
I'll come over. And Alvin, it's good to hear you.
Oh, you're choking me up here. And that's Chanda. Good people. Maybe too good. More satellites to fix.
And one left. I really think I need to make another cool looking ship.
Excellent. I'll patch in. Lopez to win? Lopez to win. When? When? This does not sound good. When, please?
When's gonna answer the phone?
We may be the 3 families now. And that's the last of them. Stranger, let's meet up on Lemaire's ship. I'll square away payment, but I have a feeling this ain't over and there may be further paying work ahead.
May. Should. I don't know why he doesn't just let me go and do everything, though. I know. They want this to be the, the families working together and all that, yada, yada, yada. Just let me go do the job. Y'all sit at your farms. Do your piddly little farm work. Whatever it is. I don't know. But, clearly, I have this monstrous ship. You guys have a few haulers with some light guns. And that's it.
So, this is our savior, huh? Figured you'd need someone else to do something useful.
Charming as ever. First things first.
He hired
pretty sure
the
the Spacers got the
Mantis.
weapons. No contact with them.
All of them? My God.
Shit.
Or their radio's broken.
They died. Needlessly. Because we couldn't get our act together.
That's rich coming from you. You've scammed me time and time again, Albin.
The Spacers are a threat to us all, Jackie.
And that is the salient point. Mistakes were made. We need to get past that. What I'm proposing is a mutual defense pact. Nothing else. Each of us throws in our ships, men, materials, and whatnot. Enough to protect all of our asses.
I wouldn't give you one solitary ounce of helium-3 if my life depended on it.
The problem is, it does. I think we all need to
Not
cool
so
off.
much.
Stranger, a word?
She's pretty much doesn't need any of you.
First things first. You did an honest day's work, you deserve an honest day's pay. Here,
It was about 10 minutes at
heartfelt
most.
compliments. But I expect you know what's coming next. We're not military folk, and I'm not ashamed to say we are out of our depth. I'll pay you more, much more. If you can help kick the Spacers out of our system for good, and coordinate our efforts to do so. You are something else. So
I'm
we're
the
not
Mantis.
babes in the woods. Each family has a ship or two and hard men and women that can handle themselves in a firefight. But the root of the problem is, admittedly, a self-inflicted injury. My family was here first, and when Liz sent other families here, perhaps I
I
didn't
was here
think through it.
first.
Might be I made an odd credit here or there at their expense. Something Lemaire
So you're a
especially has
scumbag.
never let me live down. But now we need the
Rightly
Lemaires
so.
and the Bandas both, I reckon.
No.
I wouldn't hold
I'll
my
just
breath
say
with
that.
Jackie. We need to cooperate now. As our
Whatever.
new mercenary commit, Lemaire, God help us, especially if she's a lost cause. Ben and I...
Just let me move on. Go talk to her.
Just so you know, Albin is a con man and a thief. Associating with the likes of him reflects poorly on your character. Might be I misjudged you. So here's the deal. Odds are good my crew can hold out against the Spacers all by ourselves. If we're gonna band together, I have the most to contribute and the most to lose. The smart play for my interests is the Lemaire's hunker down and outlast the storm.
Oh, we'll see about that.
Huh. You sound certain. Really
Yeah, I don't,
certain.
just move on.
If Albin's managed to hire such a formidable mercenary, all right. Tell him the Lemaires will join his damn full defense pact. I must admit, this defense pact might just work.
A defense
Sounds like
pact?
somebody
Hello, stranger. Your
was
work
going to
in
get
getting
in
the
one way or
satellites up?
another.
You've done us a good turn. I know it was paying work, but a lot of mercs wouldn't even take a list contract. You here to talk about the defense pact? I figured he might. I mean, I agree that right now coming together makes sense, but going forward, it's hard to imagine Jackie and Albin working together for the long haul without one winding up with a knife in the back. Not much of a choice, really. Well,
Yeah, there is.
the
Go
Bandits
home.
will join the defense pact, We got one ship operational, another we can patch up. It's not much, but you'll have us when you need us.
So is the defense pact in business? Come on,
Of
don't
course
keep
it
me in
is.
suspense.
You were literally just down the hall. You couldn't
You
hear?
convinced Jackie? Now I do believe in miracles. How in the hell did
I'm
you
not an
manage
English
that?
muffin. You don't need to butter me up.
I guess there's no need to know. So, the sensors have picked up 2 contact groups. Undoubtedly our spacer friends. We don't have many ships.
Oh, busy
but
work.
We can send them with you. Or hold them in reserves, your call. You are a wonder to behold. After you deal with the spacers, meet back on my farm. I've got an idea how to find where the spacers are based.
Now see, this gave me the option of either flying in with their ships as a group, or taking care of it myself. The next part, after fighting these ships, I wish it gave me the option to do the same. Go take care of them myself, or make use of these folks. But it doesn't. So, yay. Because I could absolutely tell you, alright, so that was fun. And everything all cleaned up. I love that. Not having to fly around and pick up all the loot. So that was that. Did my ship even... Oh yeah, my shields were scratched slightly. Now, I was never a huge Firefly fan, but there was always part of that series that I liked, and that was the Ravagers. No, I'm not a fan of Ravagers, mind you, but I liked the concept, and I think Spacers would have been great if they were like that. I mean, they're supposed to be struggling. They'll do anything to take money. They're like, pirates, but actually vicious, right? Because the Crimson Fleet are kind of sad. So anyway, it would be great if there was a mod that would modify the Spacers into something more like the Ravagers. Cannibals. That would be cool. Especially since this is a mature game. Why not? Sorry, bumped my mic. My ship is bigger than his whole farm. Okay. Your gravity is very, very low.
Glad to hear you're back, safe and sound. Banda, you owe me 30 credits.
You're
Oh, a
tougher than I
bubble
thought.
gum.
Easy money. So while you were
You
doing
saw
that,
what I...
I used the communication
What?
satellites to triangulate some spacers chatter.
You did what?
I'm more than just a pretty face. Anyway, there's an old derelict star station the Spacers are using as a base. Couldn't say it better myself. There are undoubtedly a lot of...
We need to excise this cancer from our...
100% agree.
Instead of giving me the option of going and doing it myself or taking them with me, they have me give a speech.
I like your style. We need to bring everything we got to bear. There won't be any do-overs on this one. We'll all be waiting for you to jump in.
Yeah, so let's see how this works. I'm going to fly and blow up their ships. Okay, so there was that.
Got reinforcements. More contacts jumping in.
Everyone, start boarding the
I took out
station.
every ship.
It's time to reclaim this system for good.
Right. They may get into the firefight first. I'm going to kill every single spacer on this ship. Or station. Whatever. Same difference. Okay. Anybody dead? Nope. Good. Hang loose. That was a nice little outfit there. A nice little weapon. Useful. And yes, I am basically doing this to take all their loot. Right. Anybody else? No? Perfect. Yes, I know. These must be Scottish. Because, not Scottish. Because they're crap! Right. Carrying a lot of gear. Don't care. Just some basic zero wire. Some trash. I could go in from up above. I think I'm going to come in low. So Amadeus got rocked. I hear a nasty little creature running around out here. I tell you, you dead. Yeah. He was like moving in slow motion, even though he wasn't moving in slow motion. Kind of like running down the beach speed. I don't even use that crap. I'll take it anyway. Sure, why not? Yep, this is circles around. Okay, yeah. Up to the office. I was gonna say, oh no. You see that? I got wounded. Of course, I didn't need to heal, but it's one of the few opportunities where I actually get a chance, so might as well. Loot! Kind of crappy loot, but whatever. Where's that key card? Oh, Grunt Magazine. Always get myself the newest copy any chance I get. Yep. Nothing new there. Right. Little bit of contraband. And some trash. Really. That's what they left me. I mean, there's stuff to be had down here, but I'm not what? Oh, is it not worth dying for? That EX armor works real good. Uh-huh. Just kind of melding into the dark. Let's go ahead and check around here. Anything in their quote-unquote armory that's worth having. Not particularly, but Free stuff is free stuff. Okay. Again, they made me bleed my own blood. Right. These are these invaluable Galbank safes that were stolen, and they had some basic crap in them. And I mean, a basic. Use this to find the quickest way out. And yes, it is this way. Will you put the gun away? We're not shooting Alvin.
This is the first deep breath I've taken in months. I make no illusions. You did this. And now it's up to us to keep it going. Very diplomatic. It's horseshit, of course. But
yes, of course.
Nice. The
Always.
rest of the families and I, well, we chipped in for a reward. You know, it's probably a pittance compared to what someone like you makes. But, we're just dirt poor farmers and miners just trying to get by. I think I need to shut up now. Don't want to get...
I'm gonna make you cry.
I'm not... Yeah, deep breath. If you ever are in this system, you come back and visit. We'll give you a warm welcome for the ages.
I think they were gonna give me 5,000 credits, or roughly around there. I'll make that selling one suit. One spacesuit. One. So, let's see, I'm carrying 30 rifles. Oh, let's set that to showing their value. Yeah, as you can see, I don't need their money. I absolutely do not need their money. Now, granted, not all of this is from this quest, I'm pretty sure, but it doesn't have to be. The point is the same. I don't need your money. You're just dirt poor farmers. And again, I have more ammo for my weapon than I started with. Right. Oh, where'd I pick up those? Pretty sure I go back this... No? says the quickest way back is this way. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, it's the rock. It's whispering to me. What kind of eldritch horror is it speaking of? Yes. Okay, there's no eldritch horrors here. And yet I heard the whispering again. Right. And this comes straight to my ship. How handy. That was not what I wanted to do, but okay. Part of me wants to go back to my other ship. But then part of me also goes, you know, I like having all this room. Part of me wants to go build a different ship. And part of me just wants to start screwing around and blowing stuff up some more. Wow. I thought it would add new stuff in here. It did not. Of course, we could jump out to something way out on the fringes here. Actually, we can't reach anything on the fringes. We can reach Heinlein. Sure, why not? See if there's anything fun out here. A fuel module.
Hey, contact Charlie 3. Nice to meet you. Bye, Charlie 3. Hi. Just doing my daily paying it forward. Avoid the Altair system. Like big time. Sure. So,
Yeah.
my rounds, pick up supply drops, and I grab into the Altair system, and boy, spacers all over the damn place. Distress call, yammering nonstop. Something big's going down there, and all of us with no skin in the game, we just give it a wide berth. Am I right? Charlie 3, you are looking.
I can't help but be the nice guy, I swear.
I mean, I won't tell you you're crazy, but wow. Bye, Charlie 3. You've been like the best Charlie 3 I talked to all week.
So yeah, that leads into Ground Pounder. Whoa. I was thinking of going to Altair 3 just to start Ground Pounder anyway. But hell, you just jump into the Altair system, it's good enough. But that wasn't... Let's see what we got here. I almost want to go to one of those new Forgotten Frontiers points of interest. Which means landing on a few planets, checking things out. They're usually pretty easy to find. There's just so many of them. Forgotten underground bunker. That sounds interesting. Fracking station. Yeah, I think I'm going to the fracking station first. Oh, yay. Oh. What was he looking at? Me, pretty much. Okay. Are there bad guys here? Most likely.
You're a long way from New Atlantis, stranger. If you need any supplies, out of it, always could use a hand. Current details are listed on the mission terminal. Help yourself. Got to go. Oh my God! What the hell do I do?
What the hell do? You stand aside. Daddy's got to finish stuff off for you. That's interesting. Okay, what other points of interest were there? That's an old one. Oh, Forgotten Supply Bridge. I have seen that one. There's a lot to it. Forgotten underground bunker. That's over 1 kilometer away. That might actually take me a couple minutes. Now, sure. I could go back and get my car. I could. I'm not gonna. But I totally could. This was quite a distance away, though, wasn't it? Okay, those are plants. I was gonna say, what the heck is that blue down there? Next time, go get car. I mean, sure. I've cut it down about halfway. But this is both pathetic and sad. Granted, it'd be way worse if I was in a lesser backpack. Oh, yes. But this is modded to Dark Star, so... It's basically got the best of all types. Less than half a kilometer now. So that's something. This better be worthwhile. I think it's 250 meters. 200. 150. I did not want to look straight into the barrel of a bunch of flechettes being fired at me. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. Little Blue Oyster Cult action. Right. With the elite ecliptic helmet and whatnot, you got some cool freaking outfits you can make with that. Oh man, this guy's sad. Really? I'm done. Pretty sure you're the one that took a headshot. Mr. Level 206. Okay, is there anything worthwhile in here? Nope, doesn't look like it, not really. A little bit of loot. Not much else. Come on now, tell me there's some scientist, eh? No doorways. No nothing. Yeah, okay. Let's take a look around the cell map. No, I haven't discovered it yet. Okay. So let's take a look at the overall planetary map. Sandy desert. Land on the dark side of the planet and see what we can see. Right. Constellation. Another fracking station. Deserted forward operating base. Hmm. Half kilometer. Sure, why not? I'm sure some are saying, why can't you just pick your ship up and fly over there? Well, especially when a lot of them have landing pads. Well, sure. Or, and just hear me out on that, you could not. You could instead travel yourself. Oh, spacers. She got turned into a rock. Nice off the cuff shot. Run, little piggy, run. Thing is, there was another dude right over here. Oh, reinforcements just landed. Awesome. I love reinforcements. They decided not to drop anybody off? Well, that's kind of sad. That's where the dude was. Yeah. Oh, somebody hit me with fire. That didn't work out so well for you, guy. I rocked his world, you might say. Run, coward, run. I used to run around places like this and, you know, just basically capture everybody. Decided to stop doing that. I was wasting ammo at that point. Out of my effective range, you might say. To be fair, I should just be letting them run to me. I'm nothing? Really? Okay, that was a bit surprising. I should have known that he was nearby, so I ran past him somehow. That was good. It's time for you to die. See what I mean? Why they should be basically cannibals and freaks? Spacers are irredeemable. Come here, you little piggies. nice splits. Oh. They're actually trying to surround me. Isn't that cute? It's almost as though they think they have a chance. How sad. Oh, the gun. And it's empty. Fine. Oh, here's something. Glad I looked. Glad I looked. Little by little, they are really starting to piss me off. I mean, not that being on fire is particularly annoying. Oh, 2 rocks in a row. Nice. What a waste of ammo. Oh, there's only a few of them left. Let's go find them rocks. Hey, what happened to the rocks? Ah, there's one. Should be another one out here. No, that was the one. Anything worthwhile? Oh, yes.
Beg for mercy.
Ha! Who's begging for mercy now? You seem to be frozen in space.
You're done.
Really? Let's see. Where's the perfect
I
spot?
can't see.
Yeah. You can't see because I shot you in the head. Of course, you were able to survive it, so good on you for that, I guess. Really, what a trash locale. I mean, no, I'm not saying that the location itself is trash. Just, I mean, there's plenty of cool layout here. And this definitely has the feel of a spacer base. You know, where they would just throw together their stuff. That's nifty. I know, there's more bodies around here somewhere, I'm sure. But, to be fair, I don't care. We should probably throw down a save, though. Yes, I know, there's plenty of autosaves, but autosaves are not the same as a real save. And we have plenty of weapons we need to throw over into the ship. After the stream, I really need to take some of these upgraded legendary weapons and strip out their codexes for when I want to make new stuff. Assuming I ever do, because I've pretty much maxed out my character in this universe, so just dump all this stuff in here. Notes, resources, and yep, I'm carrying 22 weight. My ship has over 3,000. And that's basically just spacesuit stuff and weapons. Resources and everything else is 0 weight. Because why would it cost weigh anything? This is supposed to be an RPG where you're having fun, not a space sim where you're not. You know what? Zip on back to Doom. I don't want to forget about that contraband and end up having to deal with it in the it's downstairs, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Of course it is. Yep. Go ahead and do the transfer. So many basic weapons. I know this isn't the most exciting thing, but it's got to get done, so. It also shows this particular mod and how damn useful it is. And if I accidentally put a colored one into the box, well, oh no, I lost one. Big deal. I could, in theory, just be dumping them all in because it's not like I need the codexes. One thing I do like about these EX spacesuits is they give you such a variety of different looks. Was I already in helmets? I was. It isn't just like ones like the Mantis armor that got improved. Oh no. Go and zip on through this really quick. Yeah, my victims carried a lot of food. I almost never pick up food as a general rule. I mean, what's the point? But at the same time, it just sort of happens sometimes, so. Gotta make sure I don't sell my ship parts. Now everything else can be sold. And, uh-oh, controller batteries are low. Let's get rid of these books. Not like I can dump them off on Cora. And it's not like they're all that valuable anyway, but... Oh, that's right. I worked on a ship, therefore, all the stuff from those ships dump into the ship's hold. So, now we gotta deal with that. From here, it should just be literally everything gets dumped in. That'll take a minute. At least handcuffs aren't a problem. I haven't even bothered to make any yet. I should, but I just haven't bothered. Busy work. It would be nice to have a mod that took care of this for you. And I'm sure over on the Nexus side, there probably is one. Or 5. But here over on the Xbox side, not so much. So many different types of cactus. And not all cactuses, there's some aloe vera and other succulents in there as well. Right, okay. It's a succulent. There's like 10 million of them. Nobody cares. Now let's see how much money I get. It's going to take a bit. It's thinking. Of course, I don't have to sit here and stare at it. Ooh. That's one thing I could be doing. Yes. Back over to the old inventory. Why, Scormy, what are you possibly doing with all this trash? First of all, oh, wrong. Put the ship parts back. Right. Emptied all that out. Now we activate. And we start transferring. Notice I have 2 rifles, but only one of them shows up. That's because the EX weapons and armor do not go into, they're not counted as available to go into this Dark Star Codex Reclamation hold. So, want to make sure I didn't put anything that I wasn't supposed to. Okay, and now that starts cooking. We can check this. It's still cooking. Check underneath here. Is anything? Is there money showing up yet? In here somewhere? Anywhere? Nope. Wow, there must have been a lot of white stuff dumped in there, huh? Yeah, there was. Why am I squatting? I don't know. Hey, there's throwables for sale. Yay. Aw, no terramorphs. Too bad. Wow, this is bogged down, isn't it? Yeah, that one's going to take a little bit. Oh, good. The money has started to show up. It's over 3 million credits so far. 4 million. Yeah, it's working its way through. And the thing is, it's only giving 85% of the value of the things dropped in there. Which is more than you're going to get from selling to any vendor. But still. That was a lot of weapons and armor. Let's see. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna say pushing 6 million credits when we're done. I mean, it has slowed down quite a bit. But I still think it's going to be over 5. If I... Not... Actually, maybe not. Maybe not. It's down to the low value stuff, apparently. Yeah. Not even 5 million. Oh no, I feel cheated. And right when that got done... Oh, it's still counting up money. Never mind. I should have just left it alone. But this is done. Now, it will have already dumped everything into my pockets. Except, there may have been some things that didn't get dealt with. Anything new? No? Okay. Now we got new stuff to dump in. Freshly white. See, some of them did not get taken care of. These were EX elite items, which is why they didn't get accepted to have their codexes stripped off. It's a waste, but they were free anyway. Just cost me a little ammo. Okay. Now it's over 300,000 credits. That's well more than enough to push us over into 5 million credits for the total value. Yeah. Okay, that was fun. And we should have completely gotten rid of, yes, any contraband we had on us, so we don't have to worry about going through the various settled systems and dealing with their crap. Let's drop a save. Now then, do a little takeoff. I always like to watch my ships take off. They're so pretty. It's like a flying pizza box.
We don't take prisoners.
Oh, you don't? Really? You sure? You made a choice. It was a wrong choice. And to be fair, I think this may have been the guys that landed. No, those... Was those spacers? Or... I think they were spacers. Where the ship landed and then they didn't drop anybody off. I wonder if that's these fools. I mean, if it was... Cool. What? Where's the crew? Would they yeet themselves out of the ship? This is the landing bay. This is the docker. There are no doors in between. Going up here, there are no doors. And there's nobody in the cockpit. Okay, so... yeah. They yeeted themselves out of the ship. Okay. I will go ahead and board my regular ship and... okay, no money. Just want to make sure. So still tracking out the items I'd got rid of, so want to make sure. Now I'm gonna find a dead spacer flying around out here. I literally, in over 2 years of playing this game since launch, I don't think I've ever seen ever boarded a ship where there was nobody on board. I mean, sure, you know, POIs, that sort of thing, but no, I mean actual, you fought the ship, you board the ship, and nobody. That's awesome. Let's see now. Ooh, we have options. Spacers or pirates are messing with somebody. Probably a poor trader or list. Not even worth... wow, that was... and there's a star semi. That clearly has been bordered. Bordered? Bordered. Okay. Boarded. And speaking of dead... come on. Nice shooting, Tex. It's kind of like that, oh, he got turned into a rock. I love it. It's kind of like that scene in The Fifth Element where you got some dude trying to rip off Bruce Willis, and then realize he's got this big gun pointed at him, and yeah. It didn't work out for him. Wow, the Rock has a relatively decent spacesuit sitting on him. Okay. I'm in your ship. I'm taking your stuff. Where did I come from? Down there. Okay. Okay, so this is outside the cockpit. Somebody's smart. Ran over our head. Yes, you are. Were you the pilot? Or was the pilot hiding? Cool, cool, okay. Oh, hold on. It would be nice if I remember occasionally, hey, when it tells you you need to change your battery, that you change your battery. Because I'm a dork. That's okay. Solved. Okay. Aww. He got turned to stone. ¿Qué pasa? What? I was just thinking maybe I shouldn't rename my weapon to Medusa. Especially if I turned it up to 100% on the special effect. It seems like it doesn't always do it at 100%, but it's darn close. Let's see if I can find it in here. Special effect frequency. There we go. Now it's Medusa. Okay. Okay, I already grabbed that, so did I miss anything else? I did. Because these ships are quite large. It's actually rather surprising that there's so little people on such a large ship. Yeah, but I built mine that way. Okay. I did grab the stuff. Yes, I did. Sweet. Turn that off, and I almost undocked. That would have been bad. Okay. So now we are able to undock with a space semi added to the fleet. Let's try not to run into the rock. And of course, there's a mineral deposit. Yes. That's too bad I wasn't able to save the crew. Let's see, we've got a distress call, a ship, urgent distress signal, sensor contact, and a ship. Oh, and down here. Oh, a concealed signal. That sounds interesting. Fun on a bun. You know you're talking to the Mantis, right? Oh, wait, no. That's the other Mantis ship. Oh, goody, it's just a little ship. This will take a mere moment. I have a feeling the gravity's out. I don't know what gives me that impression, but... Oh, yeah, it's all this. That went poorly for you. Ah. Interesting that that one... The first one didn't get turned to stone, but these two did. It saves me from having to do the old strip and gather everything off them. I just have to find their guns and pick them up, if I feel like doing it. Often I don't. And another ship ready to sell. Ouch. Of course, at least I'm not using that one reality mod where if you hit anything, your ship gets damaged. That's ridiculous. Again, not playing a space sim here. Their distress signal. It's urgent. Yeah.
Shield up and fire!
Don't hide behind the Astro. Oh, I left a raccoon behind. I don't want a raccoon. So instead, I'll just blow them all up. I guess the wagon train was already destroyed. Well, too bad. Saved me some trouble, I guess, though.
You have met your doom! Shields down, we are vulnerable.
No, you think? Okay, let's go get a prophecy. Ooh, it's a prophecy 3, I think. Better sale value. Not the money matters. But hey. I heard a door somewhere. It wasn't down here, so... Now I could make a mess. Should I make a mess? I don't have a guarantee there's anybody up there, though. That's one way to get them down the stairs. Or ladder. It's like the first one doesn't turn into a rock, but everybody else does. Come on, dude. Huh. Okay. That was one way that could happen.
Your judgment is at hand.
Right. So, I just need to get in the habit of picking up guns whenever I see them. Because you never know if they belong to a rock or not. Of course, if I'm doing all this gravity stuff, that makes such a mess. Pretty easy to lose the guns. Guns, 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 guns. Anything here? No, of course not. Interesting. I would have thought somebody would be hiding down here, but apparently everybody came racing to meet me upstairs. It's so nice to feel wanted. Speaking of wanted, I have yet to have any bounty hunters come after me in this universe, even though I took the wanted background. You chose poorly. I was gonna say, don't make me come and get you, Rock Boy. All right. Right in the ass, right in the head. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, interesting. Somebody else was dead up here? Because I'm not sure how that happened. Well, clearly they just expired, but I didn't shoot anybody. The only one I shot was the boss, and they're currently in calcium form down there.
Maybe they stole the ship.
Yeah, maybe. But it's a zealot, so I'm confused. Let's just add it to the, excuse me, I had to stretch. We'll add it to the collection and not think too hard on it. But we have kind of gathered up a few things. Should probably go to the trouble of dumping them all into the ship's hold. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I should just say, yeah, I'm gonna cut back on my mods. But then I remember how awesome these mods are, and I just don't want to. They're giving me things to do in a game where I've done everything, other than a few add-on quests, so you could say, well, Squirmy, why don't you go out there and just do those quests? Like the perfect recipe and escape, because they're supposedly really good. I'm sure they are. Every time I think about doing it, I go and do something else. Because I just don't want to do them. Let's go ahead and have a seat. And I've been doing this for not quite 4 hours, so I think it's time to take a break. I may be back on later this morning, but we'll see. Maybe tonight, not sure. But for now, I think it's time that I go and stretch my legs, use a restroom, get a snack. So, till later, I'm Squirmy. Thanks for dropping in. I very much appreciate you coming around. Have a good morning.